In this lecture, you will see encryption in action. We'll first build the server-side application, run it on the server, and then we'll build and run the client test. Right-click, run as Maven clean. That will clean up the target directory. Run as Maven install. And once that successfully completes, we can do a run as run on server. So right-click on the project. Run as run on server. That should deploy our application along with decryption support on the server side. Once it's up, it should launch the default page in the web browser. Let's copy that link, go back to Chrome, paste the link in the browser, click on the available services, click on the WSDL link, and we are good on the server side. Go back to the client side, right-click on the some WS client, do a run as Maven clean, right-click Maven install. Once that successfully completes, we'll go to the test class that we have written earlier, the JUnit test, which is under src test Java, and open up the some WS test. Now when we run this test, the client should include the username token profile information as well as the encryption data, or it should encrypt the body of the SOAP message. Let's see if it does that. Right click, run as JUnit test. We should see that our test should be green, which it is. So we have successfully sent a request which is encrypted and got a expected response which is 30. Otherwise our test would have failed. So the encryption and decryption should have happened. To make sure, go to the console, scroll it up, go to the Tomcat console. If you are on the client console, you can switch it here. Go to Tomcat console. Check out the inbound message right here. Copy this message. And in Eclipse, you have created a result.xml earlier on the client project. So go to that result.xml. Do a Control A, Control V, and Control Shift F to format. And you will see that the entire SOAP body is now encrypted. You don't see 10 and 20 here, but it's all encrypted. And you will also see the algorithm that is used, the key information, etc. So our request got encrypted. On the server side, it decrypted the request, calculated the result or invoked the endpoint, and then sent back the unencrypted result back. If you go back to the console, we have only used encryption and decryption one way. If you see the response, copy it, go back to the result, paste the response, do a Control Shift F. This here is not encrypted yet. We are going to do that next.